was bullied in school, made to feel a fool, kicked in the jewels, so I broke all the rules. Got tired of being treated like shit, so I lashed out. Anybody said something to me, they got punched in the mouth till I got kicked out. Didn't end there, I get shit anytime I go anywhere. I get odd looks and stares. Little do they know I like to walk over there and break their stare by grabbing her by the hair, ripping it out. What you whispering about now? Oh, but now the freak's gone crazy, so you're the victim. Press charges on me, abuse the broken system. If I'm a psycho, y'all may be this way. It took a lot of time, so y'all all gotta pay. Next time, make sure your eyes don't stray. Y'all made me a bully, and I don't play.
I'm a bully, you made me one. I'm a bully, you better run. I'm a bully, you made me one. I'm a bully, you better run.
Knuckles are bloody, they didn't even try to touch me. People talk shit till they get hit, holding your face crying cause I can't hurt you with my wit. Well, maybe a little bit. The revenge buffet is open, bitch, all you can eat. Your suffering will get me rich and you'll come crawling back to me. Well, guess what? I'm not offering any handouts. I've come a long way from the camp-loving Boy Scout. I've been corrupted by my own eyes. I love it, I ain't gonna lie, I'm an evil-loving guy. This truly is a curious case. If you gaze into my furious face, you'll see the reason for my delirious ways and serious tastes. And oh, by the way, I mean everything I say. Don't be alarmed if you feel a little shook. You're hearing the voice of the man who's gonna shape history books.
I'm a bully, you made me one. I'm a bully,
You better run.
I'm a bully, you made me one. I'm a bully, you better run. I'm a bully, you made me one. I'm a bully, you better run. I'm a bully, you made me one. I'm a bully, you better run.
Oh yeah. Welcome. Welcome one, welcome all. Members, patrons, and alike. Welcome to the, long anticipated private stream. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be fucking good, dude. It's gonna be marvelous. You're gonna be telling your future grandkids about this. It's gonna be that fucking good. You better believe it. Better fucking believe it. Hello, chat. How you doing? Is all good in chatland? I hope so. Well, I don't need to hope, I know. You guys are cool-ass motherfuckers, that's damn sure. Let me, insert the disc, and by insert, I mean emulate the insertion of a disc. Oh! There you go. Loading. App loader warning. Fuck that. Like I give a shit, just load it. There you go. Fuck yeah, dude. No shit's given on my part. I've cussed way too much throughout the first minute of this live stream. Or maybe not minute, but like, you know, third minute, fourth minute, whatever. Apparently YouTube like now has a limit on how much you are allowed to cuss. I don't know why, but they've applied that rule. Like, you know, if you cuss X amount of times within the first, I don't know, 5 minutes of the video, it's gonna get demonetized. Well, like I give a fuck. Like I give a shit. Fuck that. My patrons, they back me up on this. I'm good. I'm clean. Legit. Gotta fill in dead air while fucking loading's going on. Bear with me. Alright. Seems kinda quiet to me, but if it's, if the volume is good for you people, then I won't mind. Story. Cause multiplayer is not even finished. It's not even playable. So, fuck that. Welcome. We can't send super chats, yeah. Unfortunately not. However, you can send, Streamlabs if you want to do that. I don't have the notification thing set up, but I will read them. I have the window open to see if I get any. Just in case, you know, just in case. Yeah, YouTube fucking sucks, dude. Let me enable some fucking music. Hold on. Yeah. Sean Lee, bitch. There you go. Love it. Let me turn this down just a smidgen. Alright. Alright, cool, finally, got it. I had to like look for my fucking other Wiimote in the dark, and it's black, so I couldn't see it. Alright, enabled. It's enabled, it's on. Alright, check this out. So, bam! There you go. I guess there's a delay, but yeah, bam! So we have a bunch of options to mess around with. Let me disable the transparent menu, because fuck that. We don't need that shit. Yeah, FPS. That's actually what led me to realize that this is a... Maybe not realize, but led me to suspect that this is a debug build. Which we now know it is. And it's kind of insane, like the menu, you would imagine that it would have like a bunch of cheats and stuff, and it does. It does have that. Let me turn this down a bit, so you don't have to listen to the peds in the background. You can do that. There are cheats, but there are not a lot of them. In fact, most of the stuff you see is like debug stuff. I mean, like, to be expected, but you would imagine that you would have access to a bunch of cheats, but you don't. You have a few of them. Am I from Sweden? Yes, I am. Hence my name, or like the first half of it. We can actually pause the game like that. And you'll notice that the FPS counter just like doubles in frame rate. Because it still renders, but it's rendering like one frame repeatedly. So it's not even like, you know, it's not a big hassle, you know? It's not a big deal. It's all good. You can still use the menu, thankfully. It doesn't pause the game fully. You can still enable cheats and shit. God mode. Sprint. I don't know what the fuck that does. I've looked into it. I've found nothing. If I were to venture a guess, I would say that Rockstar initially had plans on giving the player a limited stamina. So like, you know, you would sprint for a while and then Jimmy would get exhausted. You know, kind of like any other Rockstar game, or most of them anyway. But then they were like, you know, hey, let's disable that, because, I don't know, 15-year-olds have infinite stamina. Of course. So this cheat doesn't do anything, as far as I can tell. But I'm gonna leave it off, just in case. You never know. Always run cheat? I don't know what that is. I think that's an automated process that just enables all the cheats on startup. I've yet to see it actually do anything. I think you have to modify some file for that to actually have any effect. So let's see, unlimited ammo. You know what? Let's enable all of this after I restart the game, or the storyline, I should say. If you have any questions about the build, let me know, and I'll do my best to address the questions. I don't know what the hell that was. I saw like a cheat enabled thing. I'm using hacks. I'm gonna get VAC banned. Because, you know, it's 2006. Oh, and by the way, this is how the storyline restarts. You don't actually automatically get... The first mission doesn't automatically play. Instead, you just end up in this kind of like free roam mode. Second floor is there? Unfortunately not. This is a very late beta build. But there are some differences. You'll notice a huge difference in performance. It doesn't perform that well. On average, you're gonna get... Holy shit. You know what? This might be a good time to use the cheats. Let me pause the game. Let's see. One-shot kills. Let's enable that. Alright. Hey. Knock it off. Wrecked. And there you go. Apart from the debug menu, are there any other changes? Not to my knowledge. Well, there are some unfinished assets. There are those. I've yet to see all of the missions, but I think that there are some minor, ever so slightly small differences in the game. Nothing huge, nothing huge. But yeah, there's a lot of cool shit you can do with this menu. You can enable a bunch of debugging features. Like, you can actually make the game display with indicators what the AI around you is thinking, basically. Like, you can actually see what they see. Well, it might be better if I just, like, show it, honestly, because I'm not doing a good job at explaining it. You have a bunch of different shit you can do. You can display memory usage if you want, like that. It's not... it's not super coherent. It's kind of small. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to have that. Let me just like pause the game so I don't get busted or anything. Let's see if I can find it. Holy shit, it's been a while. It should be in PED debug, or PED debug 1, more PED debug, or more PED debug, or yet more PED debug, or yet more PED debug. Either one of those. Either one. FPS option. Yeah, there's an FPS option. Let's see if I can find it. It's on... Fuck, I don't know. I think it's... here? Yeah. Yeah, so this doesn't do anything at all. I've fucked around with this option. It doesn't do anything. The game is still capped at like 35 something FPS. I don't even know if the game's capped at any frame rate. I think it's just like... I think it very seldom goes above like 20. So it's hard to say, but I think that there's not... It doesn't do anything at all. Alright, let's see. God mode. God mode, I think it just... I enable that, let's see. I think it just gives you like infinite health. Although I could be wrong. Let's antagonize somebody to see. Yeah, the game hates rendering this level. Fight me. Damn it. Fight me, Trent. Punch me. Let's see if I actually lose any health. I do. Alright, so the God mode sheet, it doesn't do anything. It's good to know. It's good to know. Display the memory usage? I could do that. I have multiple options for that. Oh. Cool. Let's see. Should I continue my bully series on my channel? I don't know, I haven't seen it, so I can't condone or condemn that. You do you. If you enjoy doing it, go ahead. You can actually change the chapters, like if you wanted to, you could play chapter 3 in chapter 1, you know? You could do that. Enable max respect from all clicks. No, you cannot do that. There are some things that you would imagine you would be able to do, yet you can't. For instance, adjusting the respect count, you can't do that. You can't change the player model to like some other character in the game. You can't, like, there are some things that you could easily do with modding on the PC version, you know, like with in-game trainers and such, that you can't do with the debug menu. You can, however, enable a bunch of other menus, that allow you to like spawn weapons and stuff. Am I gonna be in my Discord voice chat? Maybe. Perhaps. Perhaps. I find that, people tend to tune out when I join those, so I don't know if I will, but maybe. Let's see, where the fuck is it? There you go. Show scripted debug menu pages in-game. Not a very, not a very good description for an option. But what this does is it enables an additional, I think, 20-something pages. So it goes from like 36 to, what is it, like 56? 53, yeah, okay, so it's like 17. Yeah. I'm not good at math, so I might be wrong on that, but I think that's it. You can also force the game to restart and save. I've yet to do anything with these two options, because I don't know if they would, put the game at any kind of risk. I don't think they would, but I feel like they might, especially save, since maybe it'll result in like a corrupt save or some shit, I don't know. Oh, the camera mode? Yeah, sure, I could do that. I think actually it's you can still use it. Let me disable the HUD. There. I think you can actually God, let me move my shit around. I'm using 2 Wiimotes, so my setup is not ideal. But yeah, you can actually you can use this feature even though the game's paused. So you can get some really cool angles and shit. So that's sweet. It is a bit awkward to use, but it's cool. I like it. You can increase and decrease the FOV. You can rotate, do a bunch of stuff. You can actually teleport the players. Let's see if I can do that. Alright, let's unpause, and then... there we go. I'm outside. Sweet. Yeah, it's fucking awesome. I would imagine that they used that feature, and notice how drastically different the frame rate is when the game is not rendering a bunch of NPCs and stuff. You know, it still has some hiccups, but it's not too severe. I mean, it's noticeable, but it's not distracting, really. But then, when I make my way into Old Bulworth Vale, you'll notice that the FPS kind of... It gets cut in half very quickly, so that's not ideal. But hey, whatever. And I think this might be temporary texture for the bike. I don't know. I don't recall it looking like that in the official Wii version, so I don't know. Fuck off. Whee. Yeah, I love that. The fact that I can just like pause the game and use some free cam shit. Let me see if I can get a cool angle of Jimmy on the bike. Oh, by the way, oh, this is fucking awesome. Okay, so this is something that I noticed in Bully MP. If you pause the game, or like, you know, go to the, if you click like escape and you enable the menu, the pause menu, this actually happens while the game's paused. So this is actually what happens to Jimmy's model while you're speeding, while you're accelerating on the bike as the game is paused. So you see the pause screen, but you don't see the actual game. It's an overlay. It's just something that the game like kind of puts above the actual rendering. So it's like, yeah. It's actually really cool. So let's see if I can get a funny angle of Jimmy and his bike. This is really odd. Yeah. What a beautiful angle. My muscles. That's hideous. And if you leave it like this, it continues. It just goes on and on. It just continues morphing him. Eventually he'll get either really fat, really muscly, or really skinny. Yeah, I mean, like this would be a cool thumbnail, wouldn't it? Why not? That's fucking disgusting. That's nasty. Oh my god, it just keeps going. Holy shit. Dude, you know, this is kind of like that scene in Jurassic Park where like that venom-spitting fucking dino kills Dennis Nedry. It's kind of like that. That's like Jimmy right now. It's fucking awesome. And like I said, it just keeps on going like that the longer you wait. Yeah, angel wings. This is Jimmy when he gets startled. Alright, that's enough of that. Oh, it looks worse from this angle. What the fuck? Oh god, that's disgusting. And I guess it resets if you're too far away, huh? Alright. Whee! Nice.
That's not what I thought would happen.
Alright, let's see what else we got. We can actually unlock all moves, but it's kind of redundant since I have one-shot kill, so why bother? I can give myself a fuck ton of money. I can do that. There we go. Yeah, if I just left it on like that for like 3 hours, that'd be horrifying. So I think it could also overheat the console. So I don't want to do that, but I think that'd be funny. But yeah, like I said, if you play Bully MP and you pause the game, you know, because it's Bully MP, you're still gonna see like the game itself. Like the menu is gonna be transparent, so you can actually see like the character deforming, for lack of a better term, as the game's paused. So that's kind of odd. I guess Rockstar just imagined that nobody would ever notice, and if they would notice, like it's not part of the vanilla game, you know? Open the door of the school. I can't do that. I cannot control doors, but what I can do is enable like an indicator for doors. I don't know what it's really intended for, because it doesn't really tell you much, but yeah, it exists. So let's see. God, I kind of want to find like some ped shit. Let's see. You know what? Let's head into town, find some find a population of pets and enable some of these options. Let's do that. So like I said, if you have any questions about this, let me know. I guess doing a wheelie is not something you can do on this build, because he does it for like a second, then he just gives up. So that's kind of interesting. Alright. Alright, crashing in 5 FPS. Sweet. Alright. Pause. And now we gotta let's see. Let's enable a bunch of like random shit. Oh, there we go. This is what I was talking about. You can actually like see what they're up to. Stimuli, avoidance, cover. Nah. What about vision cones, line of sight, flags? Oh, no, fuck that. Damage display. I like that. You can actually have the game. Oh, it crashed. Nice. Yeah. Hold on. Bear with me, chat. Bear with me. This will happen. Maybe I should not. I should probably not enable like 5 features at the same time. I should restrict myself in that. Yeah. So that's a common occurrence when you're dealing with this shit. Thankfully, I have I have a teleportation menu, or like a teleportation feature that allows me to quickly get back into town. So I don't need to like make my way there again. I can actually just go there. Instantly. Not instantly, but you know, like within a matter of like 10 seconds. F indeed. In fucking deed. SWEGTA is brought to you by Power King. Fueling gamers. Now this is a story all about how my life got fucked up. Enable Sean Lee, and for the sake of convenience, let's save the game after I've made that change, so that I don't have to manually change, so that I don't have to manually turn the music on anytime anytime the game crashes. Alright. So this is how I discovered that this has a debug menu. So I saw the FPS counter, and I'm like, you know, that's not there for no reason at all. This is not like this is not a build they sent to reviewers. This strikes me as something. Let me just pause time so I don't fucking fall asleep. You can actually do that. Speed -1, and that's it. Fun fact: the clock, it vanishes when time is frozen. When you have the clock speed set to -1, hence why you don't actually see the clock. So whenever you're playing this game and you see all of the other HUD elements, but you don't see the clock, time's frozen. You know, time's frozen. That's basically what the game is communicating. But yeah, I saw the FPS counter, and I'm like, that has to be there for a reason. There's no fucking way they sent this to, like, a reviewer, and there's, like, an FPS counter on the bottom right. This has to be, you added me on Origin? I have not used my Origin account in... I don't even know if I have an Origin account. That's how long it's been. So, I don't know if that's me. If that's me, then I'm not gonna use my account anyway, so who knows. But I noticed the FPS counter, and I was like, that has to be there for a reason. So I remember that on the PS2 version of the game, and maybe on Scholarship Edition as well on like console, you can input cheats by using a secondary controller. So I was like, well, I have another controller, so why not just like, you know, see if I can do something with that? And I accidentally pressed like right or down, and it took me to like this fucking test map. Now, what's cool about this test map is that, on this version of the game, on this beta build, it's properly lit. Whereas, in the final version of the game, it's not. It's just completely dark. Can I actually get out of this? Or am I just fucked? Ugh, there you go. Sweet. Making progress. Fuck. Alright, you know what? There we go. It's all good. Can I fall on this? No, I cannot. Okay. So this is a, if I had to venture a guess, I would say that this is what Rockstar used when developing the player controls and the PED navigation system. But hey, what do I know? What the fuck do I know? Why does the map show you a test map just with main? I don't know what you mean. Oh, I can actually... Oh, I guess not. I was like, hey, I can actually climb this, but I can't. What if you drive a car? That is that's a good question. Yeah, let me enable that. So let's see. Vehicle debug. So, what you gotta do is enable this option, and that's it. You now have the ability to operate vehicles in the game. You can actually just like get in cars now. So let's spawn a vehicle. Let me just like disable this transparency shit because it's kind of pissing me off. I don't know why that's on by or disabled by default. All right. Bike, custom, ban, mountain. And by the way, select vehicle, you'll notice that some of these names are kind of odd. Those are actually the model names of all of these vehicles. And yeah, you can get into the arcade race vehicles, but it's kind of difficult to get out of them. Now this is kind of interesting. This is listed as taxi cab. And as you know, in the final game, there is a taxi cab, but it doesn't look anything like this. It looks like an actual taxi. So I don't know if this is like a beta thing or a placeholder model, but it looks almost, if not identical to the limo in the game. So I don't know. But yeah, getting inside a vehicle is as easy as that. You can actually get into like the passenger seat too. So let's see if I can do that. If I can get the fuck away from this car. Can I? Alright, fuck this. Hold on. Alright. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Who fucking knows? But yeah, you can actually get into the passenger seat. It's kind of awkward, but it works. You don't actually do anything while you're in the passenger seat, but you can be there if you want to. No character in the game is ever shown in a passenger seat, so I think it's kind of cool how you can just be there. Or be square. I love it. I like how his fucking head is like poking through the roof. Okay, let's stop dicking around. Let's take it for a spin. Let me be careful so I don't fall off the map and die. No. Okay. Cool. Sweet. Now this right here, this is Bulworth Town, or a part of it. I don't know why, but they copy-pasted about half of it. Just, I don't know, maybe for testing purposes, I would imagine. I don't know what else, but yeah, it's there. And you have a bunch of notes added by developers. So, let's see if I can actually use the camera feature to read them. That'd be cool. And there you go. There you have it. Can you drift? I don't know if I can. You can probably do that with the police bike, but I don't know. I'm using Wii controls first off. No, I cannot. It just goes to like a halt. That's it. Even if I go for like full speed, and then... Nope. Can't. Can't fucking do it. There's a bunch of stuff you can find here too. Can I destroy this? Nice. I love the sound effects in this game. Like, they're not high quality, but they're not bad either, you know? They're kind of like low quality, but it actually works to the game's benefit somehow. Oh, by the way, this thing. Let me know if any of you guys have actually like seen this in the game, like this lifeguard seat thing, because I have not seen that in the game. I've seen it in the game files, but I haven't seen it anywhere on the map. I might be wrong, but I don't recall seeing this anywhere. Actually, I talked to Quinn about that, and Quinn said that maybe they placed it in like the gym, you know, by the pool, but it's not there, so I have no idea. A bunch of signs overlapping each other. Let's see. Now this is another beta thing. You might recognize this ball thing and be like, oh, that's from Blue Balls, you know, in New Coventry. It's actually not. The one in New Coventry is, I think it's black and it has 8 on it. So I think this might be an early rendition of that, but I could be wrong. Can I use this? No, I cannot. Sad. They probably plan to have it at the beach. Yeah, I would think so. They have sandcastle models too, but I don't know if they even appear in the test map. I don't think they do. Can I sit on this? No, I can't. Damn it. Can I hide in any of these? No. So I can't use any of this. I can only like break it. Huh. Here's another model. A blue liquor bottle. I don't know if that appears in the game. I think it does, but I'm not sure. Am I able to spawn objects? No, but I do have the ability to spawn vehicles, pickups, and weapons. And that's really it. That's all I can spawn. I can also spawn effects. I think you guys are gonna like that. Let me see if I can find that. Render effects. I think that's it. Or yeah, there you go. So play effects. I have the ability to like play a bunch of effects. Like this is the effect that plays when you just am I gonna get knocked out because it's chapter 3 and I don't have a sweater on? Because I don't know if you guys know this, but if you'll notice that my health is draining ever so slightly whenever Jimmy plays that animation. That's kind of like a small detail in the game. Gradually, you lose health if you're outdoors and you don't have a sweater on and it's cold. So it's a nice detail, but yeah, you can actually like play some effects, some of which are used in minigames. So this one is used during art class. You also have like other shit like this. Scissoring. You have this. A shit ton of this stuff is like really, really cool. And the fact that it's like named in select effect, that's really handy if you want to get into like making custom scripts for this game, because you just have them all right there. You don't need to like find them in the game files. Oh, sweet. A bunch of fucking bats. Nice. Hey. Lamau. Some of this stuff is really cool though. I want to find something nice. What about... Oh, god damn it. God fucking damn it. Bubbles. Car damage? Oh. Oh. It's kinda cool. Car destroyed. Holy shit. Okay. Car explosion. Hey, wait a minute. This is I think this is from the arcade race minigame Spaceships. I think this is the effect they play when they explode. But yeah, car destroyed. Holy shit. I guess vehicles could be destroyed in Beta Bully? I don't know. Maybe. Carnival fire? I don't know what the fuck that is. Ceiling dust. Yeah, you have a bunch of shit like this. Can I find something? Sig exhale. Yeah, see, that's me. CO2. Can't see it. Cold breath. Confetti. I like this one. Confetti. I think they initially planned to use this for, I don't know if you guys saw the video I did on this. Oh, let's see. I'll see the rest of you later. See ya, guys. Alright, thank you, Chris Ninu, for tuning in. Have a good one. But yeah, this confetti thing. I think this is a leftover from one of the removed collectibles from Bully. Like, you were originally supposed to, like, pick up, or, like, collect, rather, a bunch of packages in the game, like, gifts. You know, like, Chapter 3 would begin, and then you would, overhear some students talking about some presents that, the Harrington Foundation or whatever has scattered across the map, because, you know, littering is legal if you're rich, as we all know. So that was kind of like a removed thing in the game. And I think this effect was meant to play when you picked up those packages. I could be wrong, but that's my guess. So let's see what else we can do. We can actually show some information about the music. So there you go. 0 enemies, 0 cheerleaders, 0 stealth peds. Sweet. NPC behavior, I could show you. Let's see. I think it's called Fight Area. I think that's it. Not to be confused with the whole. Yeah, so this area has some more interesting stuff. Holy shit. Look at my health. I'm fucked. So yeah, you have a bunch of like test props. You have some beta props too, like this treehouse thing. Climbing it is not a thing you can really do. So that's unfortunate. I could make my way up there by teleportation, but it's really fucking awkward, so, and it takes a long time to do. So I'm not gonna do that. Is God mode still on? Let's see. I don't know if it is. I guess I'll check. God mode. Oh, sweet. Now it actually does something. That's cool. Let's see. We should be able to initiate some test scripts. So let's see if I can do that. So yeah, we can actually launch almost any mission in the game, and I say almost because some of these will crash your game. Some of them will. Can you put NPCs in the fight area? I can, but it requires me to launch some test scripts. So I guess I'll do that. Let's see. See if I can find one. We also have mini-games and classes. Multiplayer, although, to my knowledge, most, if not all of them, will make your game crash. Don't touch this, yeah. Some of them have notes. Some of them do. Do not run. Do not run. Do not run. Dummy mission. Yeah, you have a bunch of shit like that. Don't touch this. Tutorials. Alright. Test Fight Faction 1. Jocks. Let's do that. Let's do Greasers versus Jocks. Why not? So you'll notice that all of these count as cheats. What's happening? Am I gonna get attacked? Please leave me alone. Alright, cool. Thanks. Fucking love this. Honestly. I love this feature. Let's change the weather. Hurricane, no. Hurricane is not a good idea because it basically slices your FPS rate in half. Do I have anything else? No, I don't. Let's just change the fucking season then. There we go. I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the eyebrow, the only thing that's real. Yeah, so you have a bunch of test scripts in the game. I passed. Okay, cool. So I guess it just ends after a couple minutes. Cool. I passed the non-storyline, non-even side mission. Sweet. I made it. I've made it big. Tremendous. Let's see. God, I still want to check out the PED debug shit. So let's see if I can do that. You know what? Let's restart the actually let's start the first mission of the game, or the second one. This is your school. This is my school.
Oh no, not again.
Hey, Jimmy.
Jimmy, let me show you
No.
around this prison.
Okay, I guess this is what the map looks like from the outside. Oh, and by the way, let me show you this. I'm sure a lot of you are aware of this, but for those of you who are not, this might be kind of interesting. So the way Rockstar achieved this mirror or like reflection effect that you can see on the floor, like the reflection shit, they actually just like copy pasted the floor and reversed it from the bottom. So there you go. That's what it looks like from the from below. Something kind of cool about this is the fact that it's kind of like a late beta version of the school. So you'll see that this hallway doesn't lead anywhere. You'll see some issues with the textures. And this thing is a bit lower than it is on the outside, I think. You know, shit like that. I think that's kind of cool, honestly. I think it's a creative solution to achieving that effect. So let's see if I can enable some PED debug shit. Oh, we can also disable rendering. Like, if we wanted to, we could disable a bunch of shit like this. Oh. Maybe don't do that. Oh, God. Alright. So far we've had, 2 crashes within 40 minutes. Thankfully, though, I have not had a lot of issues with the console. Occasionally, it has issues with loading disks or virtual disks. Let me just like quickly explain while it's loading how it emulates the changing of disks. So on the front of the RVTH, you have buttons, right? You have buttons that emulate or simulate rather you opening the disk tray and inserting a disk and switching disks. Like, you have buttons that basically, like, trick the console's, operative system into thinking you've done those things. So, all of the builds on this console, all 2 of them, are stored on the console's hard drive itself. Whereas, you know, a retail Wii doesn't have a hard drive. It doesn't have that. Instead, it's like, you know, you insert a disk or, one of those SD cards, and that's how the game loads. Or that's how the console loads. But then, with the RVTH, you have a hard drive instead, and you don't have a disk tray, and you don't have a way to load SD cards. You don't have a slot for that. It's not there. Actually, they have like this front panel on it. You know, where like it looks like you can actually insert a disk on it, or like into it. But as you open up where the disk tray would be, there's nothing there. It's just like empty. So the front cover of the console gives you the impression that it actually holds a disk tray, but it doesn't. It's just it doesn't do anything. It's empty. So I think that's, I don't know why that is. I feel like Nintendo maybe had plans on including that, but then they realized how unnecessary that would be. So I don't know. It isn't called a debug build for no reason. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I disabled the rendering of big buildings, so I guess the game didn't like that. Let's see what else we can do. I think we can actually launch beta missions on this. Nothing that the community hasn't seen before, but still interesting. So let's see if I can find them.
This looks like a nice place to just stand around.
That's a good point. God, what is it called? I think it's called Rendezvous, but I think I might be wrong. So it's a chapter 3 mission, right? So let's see. Which area? So that's racing. Racing, Vendetta Preps. Wait, hold on. Vendetta Preps in chapter 3? Wait, what?
Think of something to do.
The fuck is this? The game just gave me a camera. Wait, what? Oh.
Maybe
I am befuddled. I am befuddled. I don't know what's going on. I think, yeah, this is boxing. Alright, fuck that. Hey, wait, hold on. I have an idea. Alright, let's pause this. Hey. It's just like one punch. He's all bloodied up. Hey, what if I use the free cam feature? Can I do that? No, I can't. Oh, that sucks. Would have been cool if I could do that, but I guess not. Yeah. Get fucked. I win. Is that it? No, it's not. Justin, can you hear me? I am lost and so alone. Ow. Oh, and by the way, this stuff in the background, like you'll hear sound effects, that's actually emitting from the Wiimote. I don't know if you guys remember this, but Wiimotes, they had like a speaker on them, or like built into them. And the speaker fucking sucks. It's like horrible quality. It's shittier than like the audio quality of like those fucking stuffed animals with speakers in them. Like it's that fucking bad. You can hear like the audio glitching and shit. I don't know if that's because of the game or if it's because of the Wiimote. I have no idea which one's to blame for that, but yeah.
Give me my prize. There's a little problem. Your parents have to be members.
It'd be awesome if I had a debug feature to just like regain control of the player so I could just like punch these guys out during the cutscene. I think that'd be cool. Can I spawn a weapon inside the match? I can, I think. I don't see why not, but I don't think I would be able to pick it up. Because the game gives... It sets the player to use a fighting style during that mission. Which basically like locks you into this mode that you see during that mission. Hence why you can't like, you know, look behind you or run around the enemy. Or like your opponent. Instead, you're just kind of like locked into this boxing mode, I think, so I don't think I would be able to pick up the weapon. Alright. You could probably find that out by seeing what the menu is set out during the small cutscene. Punch Russell in. Maybe. I mean, like, I know what that is. Well, I have a sneaking suspicion that it has to do with Rockstar forgetting to, Okay, here's the thing, like, during that cutscene, Jimmy is... Let me just pause it. So during that cutscene, Jimmy talks to Russell, right? And he plays a talking animation. Because he's playing a talking animation, you can't move him. That's just like... That's a part of the, action node. Action nodes are basically, like, sets of animations and effects and stuff in the game. Like, when somebody punches you, that's an action node. You know, it causes them to attack... To, like, you know, throw a punch, and if they connect, that leads to damage and so on. That's part of like an action node, animation, and whatever else. So Jimmy's talking, and because of that, the action node prevents him from being controlled by the player. But here's the thing. What Rockstar should have done is add one piece of fucking code. That's it. Player set control in parentheses 0. That's it. That's all they have to do to fix that. They didn't fucking do it. So you play the animation, and then as soon as he's done playing it, you know, because you still have control of the player post animation, you can just punch Russell. So that's it. So I don't think that I could do anything with the debug menu to like figure that out, since I know what causes that. So let's see.
You look ridiculous in that. Why?
Some of this stuff is really cool, but it causes the game to lag like crazy. I love this feature though. Oh my god, look at this. This is so fucking bad. What is it? What's this green shit? What the fuck is that? Is that like a mountain? What is that? Looking at the game from this point of view, it feels odd. No matter like where I am in the game, it always feels off. It's like, oh god, yeah, this is basically like the core of all models in the game. They're just like giant blocks with slight polygon counts that make them kind of like, you know, a bit bent. Okay, let me give you some trivia about this game's development. So, skateboarding. This is actually a thing that I don't know which one, but one of the Hauser brothers basically demanded skateboarding in this game. They were like halfway through development, so you know they have time to add more shit. But it's getting to a point where it's like, okay, you know, we've made most of the content. We're gonna get to the cutting room floor and see what we need to omit from the game. We're gonna polish the game and, you know, maybe add a few small details here and there. All of a sudden, Sam or Dan Hauser calls up the two main developers, or like the project leaders, and he's like, hey, this game needs fucking skateboarding, add it. And you might think, oh well, you know, just add it. I mean, it's not easy, but just, you know, whatever. You'll add the weapon in the game, or, you know, the item. You'll add the animations. You'll tweak the physics engine to allow for it, and you know that'll be that. You know, it's gonna be easy, right? It's not gonna be too fucking difficult. It's gonna be time consuming, but it's not gonna be like impossible. Little did they fucking know, they basically had to modify the entire fucking map to suit that one fucking feature in the game. Let me give you an example. So you'll notice that like when I skateboard and I go up like this part of the sidewalk, there's like a slight bump. This is something they spent hours upon hours upon hours upon fucking hours attempting to perfect. This tiny little thing you barely even think about as you're playing the game. This minuscule fucking detail. So here's the problem. All of these sidewalks were like angled at about like 45 degrees. You know, you would step onto them and you would gain slight altitude, and that would be it. Like, you would be a bit higher up. So lower, a bit higher, and that was it. They basically had to like add invisible models that connect the street to the sidewalk, which allows the player to like semi-smoothly go from street to sidewalk like that. It took fucking ages, and because of how spontaneous this request was, they were kind of like unsure on... They were unsure if they would actually be able to add it to the game, so the fact that we have skateboarding in Bully is kind of insane. It's not even like meant to be a skateboarding game. They never envisioned it as such. They never planned for it. This is like a thing that, you know, Sam or Dan Hauser just suddenly wanted in the game. So they're like, oh, well, you know, it's either attempt this or, you know, piss off my employer, so... And that's why we have no Chapter 7. Fucking maybe. I mean, who knows? The development behind this game, the development for, like, this game was just, like, so insane when you think about it. You can go through the game files and see all kinds of shit. Like, notes left by the game's developers, a bunch of models that have absurd names. Like, GN_sexy girl. I mean, you know, shit like that. Yeah, skateboarding games, they were huge. So this is just kind of like Bully, not copying that, but taking a bit of inspiration from that. Alright, let's see what else we can do. There's a lot of shit you can do with this menu. The pet debug, yeah, sure. Let's just hope I don't fucking kill the game this time. So... Alright, let me enable one thing. Objective. There we go. So let's see what happens if I provoke Bucky. So he's set to wander right now. Oh. Well, that's that. Alright, I gotta find somebody else to pick on. Let's teleport. Oh wait, never mind. Algae, you will do.
If you wear that hat around, the kids are gonna make smelly head.
Fight me. Now, let's see. Attack Ped. Oh shit! That's fucking perfect. Look at this. This is what I was talking about. You can actually like see the Ped path. So you see that he's set to follow path. That's what his AI is thinking. I need to follow this path. I need to go from point 1 to point 2. And then, along the way, you know, like you have Peds talking to him, but he resumes the task. He goes back to what he's set to do. So after point 2, he'll stand around, look around a bit. Because he's set to patrol. And then, he'll continue to number 3. There you go. Or tres. I don't know how to say it in Spanish. Uno, dos, tres. I guess tres is fine. All I needed to do was like think about that one fucking Offspring song that begins with doesn't begin with what's it called? Pretty Fly for a White Guy. I just had to think about that song and I'm like, oh yeah, Spanish, right, got it. Yeah, some of these features will make the game lag. Some of them might even make the game crash if they are enabled together. I fucking guess. But I like them. I think they're fucking cool. Shit like this is... I mean, like, you never see this in the game. You never think about it. You never think about, like, how the AI views the environment or, like, the player or other Peds. But this is basically how it does it. Oh my god, look at this. This is a perfect example. This is a perfect example. So let me just climb up this tree for safety. Or halfway. I guess that's good enough. So. You'll see that they follow this red line. See, that's what I'm talking about. I don't know, I love shit like this. I mean, like, there's a lot of stuff you can do in, like, games like Half-Life to enable this stuff, but more often than not, video game developers will hide this. Rather than allowing the player to, you know, like, see how the game functions and what makes it tick, they'll do their damnedest to, like, hide this. To the extent that I don't even know if, like, a debug menu can be enabled on the PC version of this game. I don't think it can. I think it's gone. Or, you know, at the very least, very hidden in the game files. So much so that you need to basically, like, rebuild the game's exe file if you want to have access to it. So let's see what else we can enable. Stimuli, what does that do? Oh! Oh, that's fucking perfect. Alright, let's see. That's nice. You know what? Let me see if I can find this. Or let me see if I can demonstrate this. Hello. Oh. Alright, saying hi to peds while you have that feature enabled is a bad idea. Sorry about the crashes. I apologize for that, but there's not a whole lot I can do to prevent that, you know? It's an unexpected thing. It's a problem that persists. So we are about, we're actually like 1 hour into this now, so I'm gonna continue streaming for about 40 minutes, something like that. If you guys have more questions, let me know, and I'll do my utmost to, address them. If I can. If I can't, then, I don't know, I guess we're fucked. I have a feeling Rockstar is not gonna be spilling the beans on this. I have a feeling they, either don't recall anything about the development of this game, or maybe even that the game really matters anymore. Nor do I feel like they would even bother addressing anything, so, you know. PewDiePie or T-Series? Well, you know, I have to support my fellow Swede, so I'm gonna say PewDiePie. Is it PewDiePie, or is it like PewDiePie? What is it? It's actually kind of cool how Felix managed to basically gradually make people go from hating him to actually really respecting him. You know, I don't know if you guys recall that, but back in like 2012, people had very mixed opinions about PewDiePie. A lot of people thought that he sucked and that he basically was just like overrated. And some people loved him. Me, I don't know, I had mixed feelings about him. I make it sound like, you know, I hated him, but I wanted to, like, fuck him in the ass or something. No. I mean, like, you know, I thought he was annoying sometimes. Kind of smug and smarmy, but then again, so am I, so what the fuck? Like, what am I gonna do? I'm not gonna be a hypocrite about it. Could you showcase some of the mission stuff? Yeah, sure. Like turning off the graphics? I could do that too. Let's see. I'm not gonna fuck around with the rendering settings too much, because I know the game doesn't like that. Art debug. God, there's like one option that I want to show, or like that I want to showcase, but I don't know which one that is. And by the way, all of these dump options, I've yet to try them, because I think they result in the game creating files that are meant to be looked at by the game's developers. Like, if you were to dump pedpool right there, like if I were to use this option, dump pedpool, I feel like the game would create, and this is just like my speculation, so I have no fucking idea, but if I were to venture a guess, I'd say the game creates a TXT file that basically just like outputs all of the information about the peds in the game, the ones that are, you know, being rendered. Do not touch. I want to know too, but it's labeled do not touch, so maybe I should not tempt fate with that. I wanna see it though. Oh, this is kind of cool. Let me show you guys this. So this is the ped's line of sight in the game. So this is basically how much the peds can see. That's like their field of view. Oh, I guess it renders during loading too. That's kind of cool. But yeah, so this is Jimmy's field of view. Because keep in mind, even though Jimmy is the main protagonist of the game, he's still considered a ped in the game. He's still considered kind of like an NPC, but playable, you know? So there you go. I think the reason Lance has a wider FOV than a lot of these students do is because he's an adult, but I could be wrong. So this is line of sight. It's kind of like the same thing, but a bit awkward. What the hell is this? Oh. Oh, so this is what I wanted to kind of show. You can actually see the bones in the ped models. So I really like that. I think that's cool. I talked to Silent about this. I showed him this, and for those of you who don't know, Silent is the guy who made Silent Patch for Bully on Windows 10 and, you know, other OSs, but primarily Windows 10. What's the point of that? I'm not sure, but I think it's basically just there to make sure that it's there to allow the developers and playtesters to like see if ped models are properly synced with the bones of the models. I think that's it. That's my guess. I have no idea. I like how it like gives you wall hack, basically. Like you can actually see through walls and shit with that. It's kind of cool. I didn't know that. You can also teleport to props like this. What the fuck was that? Wait, hold on, hold on. Did you guys hear that? It was like a buzz noise. I don't know what the fuck that was. See, that was just odd. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck that was, but I guess the okay, I don't know. Yeah. Beats me. Let me teleport somewhere kind of safe. This should do it. Yeah, a loud honk. I have no fucking idea what happened. Stop sign intersections. I don't want to fuck with that. You can also see the coordinates, camera position, and I think you can use these options to create screenshots on the hard drive, but I have yet to try them. I don't know if they do anything. This feature is kind of useless, but also a bit cool. Camera blip. So you'll see that on the radar I have a yellow X. That's the camera. And that's really it. That's all this feature does. Head jumping debug. Let's see. You can also do this. Good game. Let's see. Oh yeah, somebody said they wanted to see like more mission stuff, so I guess I could do that. So, you know what? Let me go back to page 1 and enable some more pages, because there are actually more mission options that are just hidden. Let's see. I guess Damon's pissed at me. So, chapter 1, dummy missions, chapter 2, chapter 3. So I guess Vendetta Preps was supposed to take place in chapter 3? That's kinda odd. I didn't know that. And some of these do have temporary names, or not temporary, but like beta names. Like I think Busting In Part 2 was actually called Help Russell, or Save Russell. So what about... Kinda want to give like one of these Scholarship Edition missions a go, but I don't know if they are any different. Definitely not Balls of Snow, because I have to use like the Wii aim shit, and it sucks. Miracle, I think Miracle might be fine. I don't know. Nutcracking. All of these are just like a fucking pain in the ass to do on the Wii.
Why did I come here?
Bait, Glass House, Tagging, Vendetta Greasers, Lola's Race, Rumble. Damn it. God fucking damn it. Vendetta nerds. That's a good wake-up alarm to have. I like it. I should do that too, but can't be bothered.
Who's a bigger jerk? Patrick?
Play the dummy mission? I mean, like, dummy missions, they're... Okay, so, let me just kind of, like, explain what they do. They are empty. They basically just result in the game skipping a mission. That's really what they do. They're missions and they've been dummied out, so... When you launch them, they don't actually do anything other than make the game think you passed the mission. It basically just, like, skips it.
What is up with Miss Danvers and Dr. Crabblesnitch anyway?
So I guess the reason for why Chapter 6 dummy mission is set to do not run is because, and this is just like my guess, I'm just guessing here. I think it's described as do not run because after the final mission of the game, or rather after Chapter 6, I don't even fucking know. I'm confused. Never mind. Let's do kind of want to do Final Showdown, but I don't know. Yeah, there you go. Save Russell. So let's do that. Is it gonna crash? Okay, we might be fine. We might be fine. Oh, it's complete mayhem. Can I help you? What?
Looking for you, Zoe. I think I'm in love.
I'm wondering the same thing, Zoe.
Heard what, my love?
The school has broken out into a massive fight. Every gang and faction is fighting each other.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Oh man, I gotta go. How am I gonna deal with this? I'm gonna need some serious backup. Where's Russell? Where's your buddy Edgar?
Russell has been holed up in the Wonder
I am
Manor house,
confused.
hiding from the cops. He's worried
Whoa.
about going to
Hey,
prison
wait,
for
hold
stealing
on,
a
stop.
fight.
Game,
Russell can
don't do
be
that.
in prison? Wow. Look, I'll see you later.
Well, what about love?
It'll have to wait.
Who gives a
Zoe.
fuck?
Do
Bye,
the calls.
Zoe. Oh. I like this mission. Oh. Hey, game, don't do that. Okay, let's see if I can, start some other mission. I guess Save Russell doesn't really do much. Other than this. Softlock? Maybe. Hopefully the game's fine, I don't know. I think I accidentally started a mission. I guess we'll just have to fucking wait and see. Yeah, I think it might be fucked. Oh, let's reset again. I am curious if there are any weird missions close to the beginning. We could have a look. We could do that. And it crashed, yeah. We need the South Park meme. Despite all of these crashes, I've actually been lucky. Because usually what happens is when it crashes and I have to force it to restart, it results in the console entering like this mode where like I have to reset the console like 5 times and change settings so that it allows me to play the game basically. But that hasn't been the case this time, so that's nice. At least I don't have to do that. I'm a faggot, you better run. So how do you guys feel about the Bully 2 shit on Reddit? I think it's really dumb, but it's also fun, you know? It's fun to entertain some stupid bullshit every now and then. Like, hey guys, you know, but I have a friend who works at Rockstar and they said this. So, okay, well, Isn't that fucking special? Isn't that just something. We actually, we had this fucking guy, claim that Bully 2 was gonna get, a teaser trailer on Friday, the, what was it? Friday 1st? Or maybe, Friday 25th? I don't know which one, but like, you know, a week or two ago, some dude came to r/bully and r/bully2, and he's like, yeah, Rockstar is gonna announce it on Friday at 10 p.m. And people are like, oh shit, well, we doubt that, but, hopefully. Friday comes around, and he's like, oh, there's been a change of plans, it's now postponed to, September. It's like, you're just full of shit, fuck you, man. Not even, like, postponing it by a week or so, just like, no, it's I don't know, it's September, probably, yeah. Alright, somebody wanted to, see missions, so we'll check that out. And by the way, a lot of these pickups will crash your game if they're spawned or if they're picked up. And some of these weapons will as well. And actually, the super spud gun will crash your game, so it's kind of interesting how it works, kinda, in the final version of the game, but in this build, it just crashes. So I don't know why. Why do you think people lie about stupid shit like that? Oh, well, you didn't say shit, you said stupid things. You are way more polite and formal than I am, so I'll just correct myself, but yeah, I don't know, I think they do it for attention. I think that's it. I don't think they have any other intention at all. It's just like, oh, people are gonna, you know, I'm gonna have, like, a bunch of people looking towards me for information. Basically, that's it. Test sit, test unlocking, kissing animations, test, and I don't know. Fighting Johnny 5, I don't know what the fuck that is, but let's give it a shot, I guess. I'm hoping that it's gonna not kill my game, but I guess we'll find out. It just went black, so hopefully the game is actually gonna do something. Do. Crash my game. Do. Don't do that, please. Yep, I think it's fucked. Fudge. Keep trying random shit. I could do that, but I mean, like, it's gonna take a while, and I have, like, 20 minutes left. I see a good game, and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want it to shine bright. Alright, I'm resetting my console for the umpteenth time. One more. One fucking more, and then that's it, I'm done. I'm fucking done. Have I ever done shrooms? No, but I will at some point. I mean, no, drugs are bad. I feel like I would have to, like, really limit myself. I don't want to just, like, jump head first into, I don't want to dive head first into, like, you know, shrooms or LSD or anything. Really, like, the heaviest shit I've done is weed and alcohol, and that's it. And I guess tobacco, too. I mean, like, you know, nicotine. But a lot of people hesitate to call tobacco a drug, because, you know, it's legal, and, it's peddled by giant corporations, so, you know, it's safe, it's fine. I guess my second Wiimote is dying, so it might be a good idea to wrap this up in a few, maybe like 10-20 minutes or so. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, let me know in the comments. If you did not, let me know in the comments and elaborate as to how I could improve on that. I'm guessing I'm supposed to avoid all of these marked "Do not run." Study for Mark T. I don't know what the fuck a lot of these are. Like, some of them are self-explanatory, but some of them are not. Corey's car lot. Corey! Oh yeah, caffeine too. Yeah. And I guess like anything you take that affects you, like any medicine is technically a drug, isn't it? By definition. Do they have any, like, do they have any Pitbull test scripts? Cause I that'd be cool. Soccer ball, bike uphill. Area script weirdness? Should I kinda wanna see what that is. Area script weirdness. I have no idea what the fuck that is. Should we just do that? Or let me know, like, out of all of these scripts, which one should I play or run? I will let you decide, chat. That is your fucking call to make. Do it, go for it. The weirdness. Yeah, okay, fine. Do that. Your wish is my command. Hello. Hello, you're kinda late, but welcome. Let's see if it kills my game. Yeah, I think it did. Oh, it's loading. Okay. I do not notice anything different, but I do not know. I haven't got a fucking clue. Looks like you have a wanted level. Yeah, it's because I'm truant. I'm being tardy. I guess we could run something else. Let me just like load my game so I don't have the script running in the background. That's always a good idea. If you're gonna test a bunch of shit, just like reload your game. Yeah, I'll see what else we got. So test scenes? I mean, I don't know. What the fuck is happening? Wait, hold on. Let me just see what the hell's happening. What the hell are you people doing? Okay, well I guess something exploded. I don't know what. But something happened. Can I spawn a soccer ball? Yeah, I can. Let's see. See, that's a request I can oblige. So let's see. Spawn weapon. Soccer ball for footy. There you go. There's a fucking soccer ball for you. Right, test scenes. Yeah, sure. I'll check it out. Test scenes. Well, it's not dead. But I don't know what this is. It's not a cutscene, because I can see the HUD. Can I switch weapons? I cannot. Oh! Oh! Okay. Huh. It gives me a menu that I can use with my main controller. Huh. So what if I select 403 and then press down? Oh, it plays the cutscene. So that's interesting. That's really interesting.
Oh, here he is, Mr. Big.
Oh, can't you just
Sweet.
get lost?
So what if I Oh, I think it just crashed my game. Yep, it did. So what if I use that as a way to browse cutscenes? Hey chat, how do you feel about doing an experiment that will probably not result in anything really interesting? As long as the console's not gonna have any issues, yeah, okay. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna bring up. You're not gonna see this, but I'm gonna bring up a list of cutscene audio files. Let's remove this bullshit. And okay, so I have a folder full of audio from cutscenes, and they're all alphabetical in order. So what I'm gonna do is launch the test scene script, and if I find anything that isn't like in the list of files that I have on my PC, I'm gonna play that, because that means that we might have something that isn't in the PC version that might be on this build. So I'm gonna see if I can actually find anything like that. Yeah, see, that's what I mean, Megan. I'm gonna see like if I can find anything like that. Hopefully I can, but I don't know. Let's disable time before we do. So we have to. I don't know if we have to. I think we might be fine. God, my controller is fucking dying. Test scenes. So, I guess the one downside to this is the fact that it crashes when you're done. So okay, so 1111 or 111 that exists. It exists. That exists. Yep. You know what? I think I'll just do this. Hold on. There you go. Alright, now we have a reference you can see, chat. So I'm gonna go through this list and see if I find anything that isn't there. So that exists. That exists. Oh, thank you. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you kindly, good sir. Much love. That exists.
Maybe if I wait long
So
enough,
chapter 1 is done. He probably isn't here to hear you thank him. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, maybe. I mean, like, I'll thank him regardless. So, hopefully he gets it. Chapter 2 is done, I think, yeah.
whatever.
I'm really hoping I can find, like, some unfinished cutscene from, like, Scholarship Edition. I feel like that'd be really cool. But I don't know. G2, that exists. Alright, we're like halfway there, so just bear with me. A, B. Oh, wait, hold on.
Maybe beating up people won't solve anything. Nah.
Okay, let's see. Ah, damn it. It's not even an option. Alright, so there's one called 301BB. It's actually an unused cutscene. But I guess it's not even an option in the game. There's an unused audio of 301BB in the game files. It's like a 11-second long clip, like a soundbite of basically like the fake Santa from Miracle. Like he gets fed up and quits and leaves. That's it. I was hoping that was gonna be like an option, but I guess it's not. Guess it's not. DA, DB, DC.
Come on, Jimmy. Think of something to do.
Shut up. God damn it. So, SO8. It's there. God. It's not even alphabetical.
Your attention, please. Throwing snowballs at anyone is strictly prohibited on school grounds.
I am disappointed.
My nose clean.
It's not even that, it's like disappointed. That's the entire clip, isn't it? The Kevin Sorbo clip. So G3, RO7, SO3, S10. Hey, here's a fun fact about these audio files. Shut up. All of them, not all of them, but like some of them are. Okay, so here's an example. So you see this 3SO3, and then you have 3SO8, meaning that in between these two you had 5 cutscenes or 5 mission cutscenes, like 5 sets of cutscenes that ended up being removed. That are just like absent. They're nowhere to be found. And the game's full of shit like that. The game's full of shit. It's full of shit like that. So I'm hoping that I can find something like that on this build. But I have no idea. I've never seen this before. So 401, 402, 3, 4, 5, 6, B1.
Shouldn't I be somewhere doing something?
Doing something? Alright, we're almost done. It's not looking too good. It's not looking good.
What is up with Miss Danvers and Dr. Crabblesnitch anyways?
Wait, hold on. Oh wait, never mind. Thought I had something, but I didn't. Yeah, you know, you can drive cars, you can enable some cool render effects, cheats and shit. 5 BC, let's see if I can find that. Yeah, okay. 602, 602B, 60, 6B, 6BB, 6 CS counter, FX text, or FX test. Alright, so. Alright, never mind. Load. Hopefully it doesn't crash my game. Hopefully it doesn't do that. Okay. Let's launch something else. Dog functionality? The fuck is that? Hello? Can I help you?
What's new?
Okay. Leave. Run, you idiot!
Keep running, wuss!
No! Damn it! Come back!
Bye!
Bye! Ah, fuck it. There you go. Close the windows, yeah. Oh, sorry about that. I forgot about that. Hopefully you didn't, you saw that. But yeah, this one script, it just causes a ped to appear, I guess. By the way, Fraffy Pop Machine, that's the beta name for Beam Cola. Oh, look at that! Store doors. So I guess we can change the doors? Let's see if we can. I doubt you were supposed to have a dog, but maybe. Ow. So let's see if I can open this. Business, school, basement. I don't even know. I don't know what the fuck this does. I think I have no idea. I think it opens doors. I think that's it. I don't know. Fake? Do not run. Okay, whatever you say, developer. I trust your judgment more than I trust my own. Principal meeting. Oh yeah, that's the mini cutscene that plays when you get busted. Is there a thing you can do with the tutorial options? I could give one of them a shot. If it crashes my game, I'm just gonna wrap it up because I've been live for like 96 minutes. So I think that's good. But yeah, I'll give one of them a shot. I don't think they actually do anything. I think they're just tutorial pop-ups. Let's see, what about... My controller is dying. What about run Mish 102B? Let's see what that is. Oh. Yep, as I suspected, it causes a mission script to run, but it doesn't do anything beyond give you a tutorial thing. And that's it. So, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you all. Let me just shut this off. I thank you all for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, I guess. It doesn't really like affect this video's metrics at all, but you know, it's nice to see like how people feel about this. If you did not enjoy this and you feel disappointed, let me know why in the comments below and give me elaborate as to how you feel I could improve. And I'll take that into account. But yeah, having that said, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for your patronage, whether you are a long-time supporter or if you just joined in. Yeah. Peace out. Oh, and by the way, I got a donation from Venko or Vengo. I don't know. It's either a G or a Q. Free money from a Norwegian cunt. $6.95. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I guess everything in Norway doesn't suck. I guess some things are good in Norway. Thank you. Will I do this again? If people want to see it, yeah, sure. If the feedback is positive and people express an interest in seeing more, yeah, definitely, I'll do more. Like I said, if you have any requests for any type of content you want to see me do, you know, monthly or so, like, you know, for private streams, I could do that. I've thought about doing like a podcast thing, but I don't know if people would be interested. Does Norway and Sweden have a legit rivalry? Kind of, but not really. I feel like Sweden and Denmark are enemies more so than Sweden and Norway, but I don't know. I can't speak for how the Norwegians feel. As far as I'm concerned, Norway is like Sweden public beta 0.05 or some shit. I don't know. That's how I view it, because it's similar, but at the same time it feels different. I haven't been there, by the way. I haven't been there. I've been to Denmark and Finland, and yeah. Don't really care for the Danish language, if I'm gonna be honest. But hey, whatever. At least Denmark has Lego and some very cheap liquor, so they've earned my respect just by having that. Yeah, kind of like Canada and US. Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, the Manhunt thing. Yeah, I'm gonna finish that very soon. I want to get like my uploading schedule rolling. I was gonna upload a video today, but I'm just too exhausted. And I felt like if I make a video tonight before I go live for the patrons and members, then I'm not gonna be energetic enough to really, like, you know, talk about the game without, you know, sounding exhausted. So I took most of the day off, recorded some bullshit. But yeah. Hey, can't watch too long, but I thought I'd pop in. I'm actually wrapping it up right now. Contrary to what the text on screen says. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. So, yeah. I thank you all for tuning in. This is gonna be, available on this channel, like, as an unlisted video. So if you want to watch this, post-stream, you can do so. If it, like, you know, if somebody, like, sends the link out to other people, I'm gonna have to take this down and then re-upload it, like, a week from now or so. Maybe, like, in a couple days, but I'm not expecting that to happen, so I should be fine. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. You folks have a good night. Peace.